I don't know what kind of bird that is. But good morning. It's 5:27, and was it the 17th? 16th. It's Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. 48 degrees. Sunrise was at 5:01. And Flynn woke me up at 4:56. And we have first hare over here, second hare over there by the barn. Oh, busy day yesterday. Busy day. Went down to the Sawmill Club and tore the east wall off of the barn section of the clubhouse. Kevin said we were starting at 8:30, but I think they started a lot earlier because there was probably 20 guys there. And most of half of the wall was already off. And they had 2 manlets. So we got her done. But not without problems. The one manlet, I can't remember the brand, but it goes up 25 feet. And she was working fine until we're getting down towards the end. And one of the stabilizing arms, this guy gotta come over and say hello? Maybe he is. Yep, he is. Then he just wanted to say hello. Come on, bud. Come on, he's gone. Flynn. Come. If one of the stabilizing arms would not come down. So we wasted 45 minutes trying to get that fixed. And finally they put up some big ladders. And Wayne, I've seen Wayne around before, but Wayne apparently has a construction background. He built barns. Actually, he said he helped Kurt put up his barn. He climbed up the ladder. He's a little bit older than me. Don't know how much older, but he's a spry gentleman. He 3 more hares. Got up that ladder with a screw gun in his hand, and they passed the sheets up. He wrestled it into position. Started screwing it. Got her done. I think we had 3 sheets. We had it finished like that. And as a black fly buzzes my ear, I have to comment that they were very bad, very bad yesterday at the clubhouse. Doused myself twice with bug juice. Right, bud? What are you doing, bud? They having breakfast? I guess 4:30 yesterday afternoon. We got to go back down there again. Mike Corbin, Kevin O'Brien, myself, going back today to do the inside because Kevin's got the spray foamers from Holton coming down on Friday. So we gotta get the inside ready. After he has a spray foam, he's gonna put up shiplap. Look it up because I can't describe it. He has shiplap on the west wall. He did it on a diagonal, but you lose so much of waste when you're cutting on a diagonal. He's just going to do it horizontal or vertical. I can't remember what he said. You might have heard me mention Mike Corbin before. Mike's a good guy down on Route 6. First house in Carroll as you're heading out of Springfield going east. It's on the south side of 6. You come up here to tow my sled down to the clubhouse when we had the hot dog roast. And he was there yesterday. He's also helped out on the brushing the trails. He gets right into things. He was elected trustee. We had our elections back in, what, February? Or March, I can't remember. But now he's a trustee of the club. Great guy. As you pass the North Drive, as I call it here. I mentioned that there was nothing on the side of the game cameras again last night. The camera right there is down to 2 bars on the battery again. Oh boy. The other day, Sunday, we could hear some commotion up here. We thought that Timmy Wooster was cutting Jenny's lawn. Turned out Tim was there yesterday at the barn work. I asked him if he'd been cutting Jenny's. He said nope. So I took a ride up there when we were coming back from the day yesterday. And turned out it was just Prentiss grading the road up there. Needed to be graded because last fall they usually graded it in the spring and the fall. And last fall they did not grade that. So there are plenty of potholes. Well, the problem with grading is it makes the road nothing but dust. You drive down there in the whole back of your truck. You got a cap, the back window, and back tailgate are all covered in dust. If you don't have a cap, then your whole bed of your truck is filled with dust. And worse, if you're on a side-by-side with a bunch of people, you're just breathing in dust. If you're not leading the pack, you just follow and sucking in dust. Unless, of course, you've got an ice machine that has an enclosed cab with air conditioning, which I don't have. But some people have them. I'd like to have one, but I'm not going to spend $35,000 on a side-by-side. Oh boy. It's supposed to rain today. Oh boy. Well, the CDI ignition and whatever the other part was, the other part, coil or something, I don't know, for the boat arrived yesterday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to work on it today. Possibly not tomorrow, because Rita picked up new lights for the bathroom. And unfortunately, the old lights just had the wire coming out of the wall, and the fixture screwed into, there was a backing plate. The backing plate was screwed into 2x4s. It doesn't have a junction box, or whatever you call it. And the new lights, of course, screw into a junction box. So I have to see if I have some old work round junction boxes, or whatever they call them, outlet boxes. Then I'm gonna have to dig up my old roto-zip, which is probably 20 years old or more. Battery operated. Can't buy batteries for it anymore. See if I can charge that up for 2 circular cuts. Yeah, Timmy wasn't up here cutting. Well, he said he wasn't, so needs a good cut. Timmy did say that Jenny has people coming to address that vinyl problem, but I don't know when they're going to do it. I mean, it's a small job for somebody to travel all the way up here for 5 minutes worth of work. Doesn't make sense unless you're in the area. You're going to be driving by or whatever. Let's see if we can make it up here to Prentiss. You can see the freshly graded road. While I was working on the barn yesterday, Snowmobile Club barn, Rita and Debbie went down to Bangor, do some shopping. Rita had to pick up the lights and go to Sam's Club, whatever. And whatever, I don't know. Lost my train of thought. Did see 2 turkeys on the North Road coming back from the barn yesterday. Yeah, you can see deer turn around here. Made a mess, but Flynn, I guess that's a raking tool. There you can see it's like powder. Needs to get rained on lightly, about 1/4 of an inch. You see there's some moisture in the road over there, but this is all just powder. Well, they got in really in close to the trees on the side of the road here. Well, there's some deer tracks. Right there. Come on, bud, let's go back. Flynn, come on. Over here. Well, Flynn snuffed right over him and didn't catch it. Look, come on. I know he's got to take care of business because he was almost ready to do it last night, and something spooked him. He was in his squatting position, and all of a sudden he was spooked. So he didn't do the deed. Didn't do the deed. Come on. Oh, there he goes. I think with all the disturbance of the ground, he did not smell what he usually smells. The bugs are starting to swarm. Alright, yep, in my ear. You can see my tracks in the powder here. You drive through that, you just gotta have a cloud of dust. So I was taking a video. I actually had 2 cameras down there, and unfortunately the knockoff camera, I thought I turned it off. I stuck it in my pocket and proceeded to take 5 or 10 gigs worth of nothing but darkness from inside my pocket, and killed the battery. And the other one had let burn for hours, and that too killed the battery. I had propped it up on Kevin's truck on the hood and then the windshield wiper area to get a view from the south side looking at the work being done. But none of that video came out. The light was flashing like it was recording, but nothing. So I ended up with maybe 4.5 gig worth of files. I pasted them together using my video pad editor, and I knew it was going to take a while to upload, so I copied it onto my my Linux machine, because I knew my Windows machine would. Come on, bud, let's go. I knew my Windows machine would go into sleep mode after a couple hours. I don't want to play around with the settings on that, so just copied it onto the Linux box, logged into YouTube, and started the upload. So I'll check that when I get back to the house after I pour myself a cup of coffee. Didn't have dinner last night, didn't feel like it. Had a couple of hot dogs down at the clubhouse around noon. We all took a break. Couldn't believe how many people turned out. Timmy Wooster was there with his big trailer as well as equipment. And 2 or 3 other trailers. The parking lot was full of pickup trucks. And one guy came in with his bucket loader backhoe, which we filled the bucket up with all the debris. Kevin had put down, or somebody put down, a big tarp to catch all the nails and the cedar shakes, so you didn't have to rake them all up. But rolled that up, put it into the bucket. Guy drove it away, came back, filled up the bucket a second time. I don't know where he went to, but he drove that away. Then he came back a third time, and let the tractor sit for a while. While people were filling up the bucket again. And that's when we started having a problem with the man lift. And since the tractor sat for, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, when I went back to move it, the lifter tire had gone flat. The tires are all dry right on the side. Plenty of tread, but the sidewalls were all cracked. Oh. So I pumped that up and I drove her away. Ralph King texted me yesterday when I got home. Said that Travis Wooster had not been a person who graded his driveway. Antonio, Ralph, and Kevin's shared driveway. Somebody was in there at the same time that Travis's guy was chipping the sides of the road here. I thought it was Travis's guy because it was the same day. What's the possibility that somebody would just come by and go up and level out Ralph's, Antonio, and Kevin's driveway? But Ralph said he spoke to Antonio and Travis, Antonio said it wasn't, he didn't arrange for it. And Travis said it wasn't his guy. So Ralph thinks it's his cousin at the top of the hill, the Lindsays. They've got a big bucket loader and a bulldozer, and I think they've got a backhoe. But the tracks in Ralph's driveway and that driveway, not going to say the street names all the time. The tracks are the same tracks as Tim Wooster's or Travis Wooster's machine. So it's a mystery. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, tired. My legs are hurting, my back is hurting. May and November. My birthday's November, so I'm 78.5 years old. I didn't do a lot of work yesterday. Much younger guys, much more talented people were there doing a lot of the work, but I did pitch in. But being on my feet the whole day and bending down, lifting things, got to my back and my legs, but that's fine. I'd taken my watch off, so it didn't measure how many steps I walked. I don't want to damage the watch. I had paid my Visa card bill. I charge everything on my Visa card to get Amazon points. And I paid it. And the next day, my electric bill came through, which is down to $133, but it's still $40 more than when we first moved in. For the first couple of years, it was like $90, $95 a month. Now it's $133. It's been as high as I think $170. But that's when we had the air conditioning going in August. Oh well. Boy, I had a lot to talk about today, huh? Right, Flynn? Yeah. Have to see what the weather's like on Thursday. What do you see, bud? There's nothing here. Maybe I'll have to get out and cut the grass on Thursday. Although, Gary Osgood sent me a message last night asking what kind of chipper I bought. Because apparently a guy named Larry Foster has what Gary says is enough brush to fill a barn. He's looking to get a chipper there. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching.